Every time I try and dry my clothes, I open the machine and it goes, "Hello, hello, how are you?" I knew I shouldn't have bought that Mr. Tumble Dryer. Ayo! Boom, 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 and everybody say, oh, hey-ho! Welcome to another episode of the Comedy Cabin. I am beyond shattered. I have hardly even enough time to make this, let alone edit it and put it out. But hopefully you're watching this sometime from Monday from 9 p.m, which is an hour and 20 minutes from now. We're about to do this. It's the Comedy Cabin. Let's pretend it's live. DJ, spin that intro track for me, bruv. I say that every week. It's me that presses it. So, intro time now. I nearly had to phone someone to come and open this water bottle for me. Ladies and gentlemen, one for me and one for my homie Pete McGarry, Gogglebox star who passed away over the weekend. Mr. McGarry, what a guy. He was great on Gogglebox. I love watching Gogglebox myself and my wife. We watch it with a little soiree some weeks. Some weeks we watch it with a cheese board. What? Oh my god, he's got a cheese board, guys. Chill out. Flip me. Have you been on the TV before? You can tell you have a cheese board on a Friday night. Yeah, your big lad from Gogglebox. That's very disrespectful. He's not a bit. He is a big lad. He's a big lad, but rest in peace, sir. If you, wherever you're watching this from now, obviously he's watching this. The whole cast of Gogglebox watch this every week. I say the whole cast. I suppose they are a cast, aren't they? They have to be a cast. It's like the cast of Love Island, isn't it? Just everyone with their packs, their ditties, their teeth. Tits and teeth, they call it in the industry, isn't it? All right, guys, curtains up. Let me see tits and teeth. And it's showtime. Off we go. Round of applause, guys. Welcome to the stage, Tits and Teeth, the musical. I've got tits and I've got teeth. Oh no, I got it mixed up. I got tits and I got teeth. Together we are tits and teeth. Tits and teeth. Almost like Morecambe and Wise or the Chuckle Brothers. Hello, my name's Tits. And my name's Teeth. Together, we're Tits and Teeth. In this episode, we're going to show you around Blackpool. We're going to show you the Blackpool Tower. We're going to take you up to the very top, Big lift takes you right to the very top. Ooh, we're going to have a great night. It's Tits and Teeth. Great night. Oh yikes! It is. It's another episode. I barely had enough. I come in here, right, and every week I'm like I'm gonna fully prepare for this. I'm gonna go just hell for leather. Like taking notes on my phone all week. Anything I find funny, anything that I enjoy, sort of just anything, any funny little sort of quips or stories or anything that comes to me, and I save them in my phone. And I'm like, I'll use all these on Monday night or Sunday night or whenever I get to record that episode that week. And I just get to the point where I come in here and I'm just absolutely frantic. Like I had to phone someone on the car on the way here, and I fucking hate talking to anyone on a phone. Anyone. Absolutely anyone. See if it's Holly and Phil ringing me to spin the wheel on this morning. I will not answer the phone. Yeah, but you could win 30 grand. Fucking no chance. Cancel it. Not worth it. Don't want 30 grand if I have to answer the phone. Don't want to do it. Absolutely despise it. Another thing that can suck my fuck, voice notes as well. Voice notes can fucking get in the bin. Bring back just one free number, and then you didn't know who to ring, so you just randomly picked a number and then you prank called it once a week because it didn't cost you any money. Those were the days. Those were the days. But I come up to my office now and I'm like, right, I always have to leave enough time just so I can make a coffee, just set the whole situation up and just press record and see what happens. Because for me, at this moment in time, it is about consistency. Just get a podcast out every Monday night. Let everybody know that there's a podcast every Monday night. No matter what, you're getting ready for work on Tuesday and you're like, oh jeez, that wee cute lad from Lurgan, he's got a wee podcast out last night. I think it dropped. Simon, I'm gonna get a shower, love. Download us that podcast of your wee fella that does the Rodney skits. I fucking hate that. Sean, big fan of your comedy. I was wondering if you'd come up to Tandragee Leisure Centre and just do a couple of skits for us all. There's no money in it, but we'll all like your page. Fucking does my head in. Will you do a couple of wee skits, will you? Why don't you go up and do a wee turn for us there? What's this, the fucking Rosa Tralee? I write jokes for a living. I fucking perform stand-up for a living. I make people laugh for a living. Let's do a wee turn for us, come on. It's all the locals, you'll love it. I fucking hate it. I will despise it. You should come up to our place. You can do the raffle. Come to our wee fun day, our wee prize giving day. You do the raffle. Fucking headbutt your raffle. Hate talking on the phone, but that's the stage that I'm at now. Whereas like I have to make phone calls. I have to literally pull in at the side of the road and make a phone call because I just don't have time anymore. I don't have time. I don't have time. I came here, I was just about to press record and I was like, I have to go toilet. I have to go potty, mummy. And I had no choice. I just had to go. And I was just in a mad panic. Someone needs to invent something that makes you go to the toilet at lightning speed. Do you like? Is it a Dyson? I know there's like a kind of Hoover, and you literally just saying the Hoover is my arm. You just go, and it just all comes out. Do you know, like all the dust and all the cat hairs and all the pubes and stuff from your bathroom floor and whatever else? You just go, and it just goes into the bin. We need something like that just, whether it comes out of our arm, whether it comes out of our wee Jaxie down below, whether it comes out of our wee Sammy sausage, whatever. We just need one that's faster. Don't have time to go pee-pees anymore. No time for potty. I'm getting to the stage where I'm going to wear a nappy in future or get a catheter in. And then just, I don't know, just, how do you dispose? I suppose you like sort of squeeze the bag into the toilet, don't you? I just need something really quick. I don't know, like a bidet is a good idea, but that's from like Victorian times, isn't it? Can you imagine a girl wiping her hole back then? Well, it's just, what is it here? Is this like we flipping? That's not how she would talk. It's Victorian times. It's, hello, isn't that it? Yes. Hello, dear. You want me to insert my digit into my anus and scoop out the excrement? What? Like, you're serious? Not in a million years, Cedric. Now fuck off. Wipe my ass for me. That's what I'm paying you for. I love that. And anybody searching for that this is one of the main reasons why I'm late. The fact I had to pee and I wanted to make a coffee before I started, but I wanted to find that. I seen that IKEA guy doing that a couple of weeks ago on TikTok, and I was like, this is This is the new sound effect that I need in my life. I fully need this in my life. This and the quicker way to go to the toilet, obviously. So if someone could invent something that makes it just lightning fast to go to the bathroom, that would be amazing. I'd love that. Yeah. Why I'm tired as well. I obviously have Patrice, he's falling asleep here doing his own fucking podcast. What's he playing at? He's lights out. Yes, look at him. He's ball bagged. Has he rode off? Has he had a wee paint? Has he had a couple of jars? Um, wee daughter's 12 weeks old. Yesterday, do you know how much my brain has gone to mash? I watched back a bit of my podcast. Was it about 2 weeks ago? And I was talking about the little black cat, the little cartoon cat that you used to watch growing up, and his name's Sylvester, and I called him Sylvester Stallone. That that is how tired I am. That is how tired. Do you know how tired I am? I went to Tesco self checkout the other day, and the woman tried to charge me £20 for the two, or sorry, 20p each for the two bags under my eyes. That's how tight. Have you scanned them bags? Stealing bastard. You not get the you not get the Tesco club card points for them. So knackered, absolutely knackered. But we 12 week old daughter, she is she is a dream, which is also something I would love to have because it means I would be asleep. She's a little dream. Do you know what? Do you know what's amazing about her? Right, we would sit and play with her and stuff, and she just wakes up, and she would be fast asleep. She just wakes up. I'm sitting there just staring at her the whole time, just really jealous, going, "Why do you get to sleep? Do you have a fuck? Do you make people laugh? Do you? No, you don't. Neither does your dad a lot of the time, but I need my sleep as well." And I'm sitting just like we're just watching her, and we're just she's making movements. She's about to wake up, and then she wakes up and she just sees mostly Diona. I'm not going to lie to you, because Diona has to hold her because she's breastfeeding, and we put her down. She wakes up. I don't mean put her down like a dog. Where it's like the the medication didn't work. Another injection, please, nurse. We literally sit there and like just watch her waking up, and then she sees Diona, and she like just goes from like waking up, and then she does this lovely cute, this little like an excited kind of smiley thing where she has to cover her face because she's really like shy and embarrassed or something. And it is just the loveliest little thing. She is perfect. She is beautiful. I'd say she's perfect. She could sleep a bit more. She could 100% sleep a bit more. But apart from that, she is just everything we could have wished for and more. And she's a little miracle as well, because we had her obviously through IVF. She is just a little tiny miracle, and we fucking cannot get enough of her. She is unbelievable, and so are my boys. My boys are all I love them so much, and they're amazing to watch with her as well. At the start, they were like, "This is just a machine that shits all day," and I was like, "Yeah, but enough about Diona. What do you think about your little sister?" And they were like, "She's a bit boring." And then they go off and play their games and stuff, and then now we've got to the point where our little characters finally coming through, and they like sit down and like play with her and have a laugh with her, and just have a great time. But the thing is, right? See, with her name's Winter. For anyone who doesn't know her name's Winter, and see, every single time you tell a stranger now her name, it's like, "Oh, is this your wee cub, is it? What's her name?" "Winter." "Excuse me?" Her name's Winter. "Ha! No. I know it's freezing out, but what's the wee cub's name?" I'm like, "No, that is her name. Her name's Winter. We called her Winter." "Fuck. Right, you be. All right, mate. She's lovely. All right. See you later, mate." I hate when people have to give you their opinion when they hear your child's name as well. We met a couple yesterday, right? And we were talking to them, and they seen that our daughter's blanket was sitting there, a little pink blanket, and it said winter, and the one was all, "What's winter?" And I was like, That's our daughter's name." And she was all, "Oh, is it? Your daughter's name's Winter? Fuck, that's strange." And I was like, "That's strange. Is it Gillian?" What would be strange, Gillian, is if my daughter had 3 fucking arms. Yeah, that is strange. She's amazing at table tennis. Get on with your fucking life, Gillian. So annoying. I hate it. I really do hate it. What's her name? When you've named your daughter after a season? Aye, and we change it every 3 months. So her name's her name's Summer at the minute. We're going to just change it every 3 months. It's the best way to do it. That's the future, isn't it? People just changing their names just whenever they want. Just her name was Hay Fever, but she's went away, and so we just call her SARS. The hay fevers went away. We just call her whatever fucking disease she's got at the time. And if she doesn't have a disease, we'll just fucking make one up and call her hypochondriac. That's what we'll do. What sort of name is Winter? Are you fucking kidding me, Gillian? Why do you have a girl's name and a boy's name mixed together? Jill Ian. Fucking idiot. You look like shit, Gillian. Your hair's crap. Go shave your moustache, you fucking rude. No, but her name's Winter. Who came up with... Is that her who? What are you doing? Is that legal? Fuck. Doing my head in. I don't know. We've started watching Cocomelon. I don't know if you have kids. I hope if you do have kids, you watch things like Cocomelon. I hope that I'm talking here as if like people who don't have kids. I'm not going. I've got a new box set for you to binge, lads. Just get on Cocomelon. It's fucking epic from beginning to end. It leaves you at the edge of your seat and desperate for more. And we started watching Cocomelon, and fair play, because it teaches you a lot. It really does. Like I'm even learning how to do stuff, like how to share and how to assemble a bed. My sister is the best there ever was. My sister is the best, and I love her just because. That's a bit far-fetched. A fair play to them, because sibling rivalry is 100% up there with some of the darkest fucking things that we have going on planet Earth at the minute. You've got your sectarianism, obviously, in this country. You've got racism, and right behind those two is just sibling rivalry, isn't it? Growing up, me and my brothers, like I say to my kids all the time, I was like, "Yous are gonna love each other when yous are older. Look at me and my 2 brothers, and we fought like cat and dog growing up, and look at us now. We're all really close and stuff." And then my kids are like, "Well, then that's okay. We can fight now. We're gonna be mates later on, so you've nothing to worry about." And I'm like, "Touche, you wee dick." But when I was growing up, there was no songs like that. Not one. My brother is a dick. He kicked me in the spuds. My brother is a dick, and I hate him just because. I don't know. Fair play to them trying to squash sibling rivalries, but it's never going to happen. This is what happened to me growing up, right? My brother and his mate literally wrapped a roll of sellotape around my head over and over and over and over again, like non-stop. Like I was the baby from Teletubbies, and they were just colouring in the sun around me. They literally just fucking wrapped my head like Joey from Friends, where they all started punching him on the head because he had bubble wrap on him. That's how I looked for about an hour and a half, with them pissing themselves at me. And I was trying to laugh as well, believe me I was, but it was hard when your face is sellotaped down and your jaw is sellotaped to your fucking skull. It's really hard to laugh, and it got to the point where they tried to cut it off and it wasn't coming off, and it was stuck to my face. And my brother was like, "I know what we'll do. We'll wet it." And they got this, like something you use to wet to water your flowers or your flowers. If you're listening to this in England, you're like, what is he talking about? That's American. What's he talking about? What's that? Flowers? What's flowers? Does he mean flowers? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm going to do. I should do a wee ASMR. That's what it's called, isn't it? Guys, you will not believe it. I am like literally just so tired. I'm about to fall asleep standing up. I'm going for a run after this, and I will probably fucking faceplant the floor mid-run because I have zero energy. Hey! Somebody's fucking driving down the M1 and just off into the fucking Sprucefield roundabout. Sorry if I scared you if you're listening to this while you're driving. Do you ever like listen to a podcast and talk back to everything the person says? Do you know, especially if it's a podcast like mine, whereas I'm just talking to myself in a cupboard. And do you ever go out for a drive in your car and you're just like talking along to the podcast and just pretending that you have mates? I do it all the time. Nah, I'm only joking. I never do that. I actually have mates. I do. What time are we on here? Oh, crikey. We're getting close to the finish line, guys, because he's got to wrap up soon. He's got to be on his way. He's got to be on his way, guys. Time's money. Money's time. I activated... My son said to me for a long time, he was like, you have to activate facial recognition, and then your phone you just have to look at it and your phone unlocks, because all the time I'm typing in my PIN code and it's driving me mad. I'm like, I physically don't even have enough time now to enter my code. So what I've started doing is just using the facial recognition, but every time I try and turn my phone on, I'm either wearing sunglasses or I'm wearing a COVID mask. So it's impossible. So I still have to put the thing in. So maybe they have to do like eye recognition or something to your pupils or I know there's like a thumbprint as well, but F that S, that means fuck that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. For weeks I have been sitting going, right, build your podcast up, build it up week by week, and then after about a month or so, start bringing in guests. I do not have the fucking time to even... I shouldn't even be here. That's how little time I have. I shouldn't be here. I have to go straight from here and go home and pick my son up and drop him at one of his clubs. And then I'm meeting my brother to go for a run, because if I don't meet him once a week, then the chances are I'll do next to no exercise, because I'm so fucking tired. And I don't even know what my point is. I really don't. I don't even know what my point is. I'm gonna take a wee drink of my brew, if you don't mind. A wee brew. Do you call it a brew? Do you call it just having a coffee? Do you call it having a cup of tea? Do you call it a drop of tea? Do you call it a cup of tea? Do you call it a cuppa? Do you call it what do you call it? I call it a brew, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the royal family. Where's our Anthony? Gasping for a brew. You lazy little cat. Speaking of Anthony from the royal family, I seen Ralph Little shared a thing a couple of days ago, and it was like something like, this guy wins Euro 2020. And do you know what it was? It was the fucking picture. Do you know I did a Three Lions post, right? I did a post about a week ago going, when you can't afford the New England shirt, and it was me with 3 lion bars like sellotaped to my chest. And somebody fucking did it at the Euros, and it's gone viral like more than most of the shit I've ever made in my life. If there's any justice in the world, you can't win. I I feel like I go through phases every couple of months where I go from going hell for leather on social media to then getting really, really sickened of it and really fucked off and really depressed because people are just coming out with random muck and it's going viral. People are almost like lip syncing other people's videos and going viral, and they're on Ellen, and their fucking granny gets her nursing home paid for. We'll pay your grandma's nursing home fees for the next 5 years. Ellen, my grandma has like 4 months to live. Well, that hoe is gonna pay no mo because we are gonna pay her fees in her nursing home. That booty ain't got nothing to worry about. But who feeding her? Who feeding her spuds? That's all that hoe got to worry about. And where's she gonna put her Werther's Original when it's sucked and time for the bin? Because that hoe ain't swallowing that shit. She fucking break her throat, bitch. And then I'm sitting here and lurking in a cubbyhole, just going, I wonder will I ever make it? I wonder. Somebody pay me loads of money. Do you know what I'm starting this week? Fingers crossed if I can get this made in time. I've got sponsorship made. I've got sponsorship on board for my Daki videos, and I'm absolutely buzzing because this week I'm putting out the 20th episode, and sorry, I'm just trying to find the thing here. This week I'm doing the 20th episode, and then within 20 episodes I have a sponsor on board, and I'm absolutely delighted. My new sponsor is Our Kings Competitions. I'm going to show you that there. Our Kings Competitions. If you get a wee second, like their Facebook page, they are going to be the sponsors of the new Rodney videos, which are going to be starting from this week. And really excited to put that out. It's not going to be any of that sort of ramming shit down your face. It's just going to be very subtle. It's just going to be in the background. It's going to be, well, not in the background. It's going to be a logo on a new body warmer, and I'm going to have DTG on the other side as well for Daki the Gaffer. And that's going to be starting from hopefully this Wednesday if I can get that made in time. But I'm fucking delighted, and fair play to Our Kings Competitions. They got on board and they were like, listen mate, love your videos. Don't change a single thing. Don't cut the swearing out. Don't cut anything down. Do your thing. Here's money. And they're the fucking best kind of people to get involved with. People who let you be you. You call the shots, and they're like, mate, we'll throw our logo in there. You fucking do your thing. So fair play to Our Kings Competitions. Make sure you like them on Facebook or on social media in general, and take part in whatever competitions they've got coming up, because they're a fucking great bunch of lads, and I'm really delighted with that. And it'll be nice when I bring home more than just a dry, half-eaten piece of bread from the kitchens in here to share between my 3 kids. And obviously, because my daughter's breastfeeding, that's why I didn't say 4 kids, because she gets the titty milk. Her and me, we both get it. That's what keeps me going. It's the only reason why I'm still awake. If for some strange reason you enjoyed this, if for some strange reason, well, not for some strange reason, I've 100% kept you company for the past half an hour. And if you like what I do, be a wee doll and get yourself some Daki the Gaffer merchandise. It's very simple. You just have to just search on Google NI, which is Northern Ireland, NI, Mugs, Co, and then just type in my name and click on the link. Get yourself a mug. I've got Suck My Fuck mugs. I've got Snog My Root mugs. I've got Score a Few Goals, Sniff a Few Holes. We've got loads of official Daki the Gaffer merchandise. Get your merchandise on there. If you don't fancy that and you fancy just sort of buying me a coffee, buying me a pint or whatever you want to call it, go to ko-fi.com/hegpod. That's ko-fi.com/hegpod. Drop a brother £3, drop a brother £5, drop a brother 2 weeks in Bundoran, mid-July. Thanks very much for listening to this episode of The Comedy Cabin. I wish I could say I'm away to bed, but I've got so much more shit to do tonight. Enjoy your week. Fingers crossed we're all back here next week. Cheers for your ears. Peace out. Holla at you, boy. Love you a long time. Peace!